welcome back to another video on Moy&Eddy TV.
In today's video, we will be talking about a very scary topic.
Racism!
This is something that I'm going to be explaining.
I'm gonna just sit here and look good, okay?
Well, it was just one day, right? I was messing with this one girl at the time, right? And she had invited me to the mall. At that time, we were barely started talking, so, you know, I thought I was gonna get there and be alone with her, right? I get to the mall, and she is there, and I meet up with her, but when I meet up with her, she's with a friend. And I'm like, okay, I can already see how this is gonna go, because her friend's gonna do that shit.
This is
my best friend, okay? This is my best friend. You don't touch my best friend, okay? That bullshit. Basically, you know, I'm just spending time with her and her friend, and everything's cool. Like, she goes to Sephora and, like, you know, and then she goes to Forever 21, going to these different shops, right? Then about 2 hours later into shopping, her friend meets up with like these other niggas, right? It was like 5 or 6 niggas, and I was like, damn, like, why you know so many niggas?
I mean, is this like a date or a fucking
Yeah,
get together?
Yeah, right. I feel like I go with it because it's the first time hanging out with this girl, so I'm just like, fuck it, whatever. I actually like keep it going. Like, I just hang out with the guys and I get comfortable with them. Like, all the niggas, like all the niggas that was there, like, they got tired, and the girls, they was tired too. So we just sat down, right? We sat down in an area where it is normal to sit down. There was one security guard, and we were. This is just like, so you know, we're just chilling, right? And out of nowhere, we're quiet, we're remaining to ourselves, and the security guard walks up to us. She's like, I'm gonna have to ask y'all to keep it down. She's like, if I have to ask you again, I'm gonna have to escort you out of the mall. And at that point, I'm just like, what did we do? Like, what did we do? And so she was like, you guys are being very loud, and I had told you guys 3 times already. I was like, no, this is the first time that you walk up to us. At that point in time, we were just like, you know what, whatever, fine. We get even quieter. We talk to ourselves. We talk amongst ourselves, even more quieter than we were. She walks up to us for the 2nd time. She's like, this is the 5th time that we walked up to you, and we've told you to shut the fuck up. And it's like, no, this is the 2nd time, and we're even quieter than the last time you walked up to us. And she's like, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to escort you out of the building. So we all get up and we start walking, and one of the niggas that was there was sagging, right? And I'm pretty damn sure it's not against the law to sag. His ass wasn't showing, his underwear was showing, but he wasn't like nude. The security guard behind us says to one of the niggas, if you keep sagging, I might have to arrest you. It's like, do you know the law? Like, you're a security guard. These niggas, like, they got tired of it. Like, I had a little more patience, but they got tired of it. And then they was just like, fuck you. You know, I'll sag to the fucking bottom of my knees. I don't give a fuck. We end up getting outside, and by this time, the girls had left. I didn't mention that, but the girls are gone. It was just me and a couple niggas that I just met. We end up outside, and we're outside, and then at this point in time, there wasn't only one security guard. There was 4. There was 2 on feet and 2 on a bike. And then, so we sit on the chairs outside of the mall. They're like, we need you to leave the premises, as in, you know, like the entire mall. I was like, what are you trying to get off this? She's like, if you don't get off, the same cop that, or not cop, but it was a security guard. You know what?
Yeah, just keep up. Yeah.
The security guard told me and another dude, if you don't get off the premises, I'm going to arrest you. It's like, arrest me then. I asked him, where the fuck are your cuffs? Because security guards don't have cuffs. All you have is a fucking, one of those little machines that with the big ass wheels and some bikes. That's all you guys got. You're not about to arrest me right now. Well, I can call the police to arrest me. Tell him to arrest me then. He started walking across this big ass fucking parking lot. You already know how malls and parking lots, like, those parking lots and malls are fucking huge. So we get across this entire parking lot, and we end up on the sidewalk of a street, right? That's closer to the mall. So these two dudes on a bike was following us the entire time, all the way to the street. And so we get to the street on the other side. So we're here. We get to the street on the other side. There's a McDonald's. Like, we just went straight to the McDonald's, and these dudes were on the other side of the street watching us go into the McDonald's, making sure that we sit down and stay there. This is the best part about the entire fucking story. There was a group of like white kids, right? I don't mean to bring race into this. I don't. These dudes had scooters, skateboards, bikes inside the fucking mall. Even those little like skateboards that are, I forget what they're called.
Hoverboards?
No, I'll put a picture right here of them, like right there. But they were riding that in the mall, and they passed by 2 security guards, and they didn't say shit.
I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to kick me off the premises for something that small. Threaten to arrest me. Threaten to detain me for something that is just completely, you know, like, if I was the security guard, they're just talking.
Yeah.
What's the problem with them talking? I'm not gonna take the, me personally, if I was a security guard, if I was in the security guard's shoes, I would not take the time out of my day, I would not take the energy out of my body to follow you across the street to a McDonald's, make sure you sit down, wait for you to stay there, and then continue on with my day.
I don't see any other reason why we got kicked out. If, believe me, I'm like the last person to bring race into anything, but this was something that was racial. Like, there's no other link to it. I promise you guys on everything that we was normal about everything. But they just kicked us out because they fucking felt like it.
If you guys enjoyed this video, because we sure didn't enjoy talking about it. That shit got me heated. Yeah. But make sure you like, make sure you comment down below. Tell us what you think about this story. Tell us what your views on this whole situation.
Yeah, and let us know. Let us know if you experienced anything like
it. Yeah. We'll make sure to, you know, comment back, reply to you guys.
That's it for today. I'll see you guys on another day.